Hello, welcome to this video. In this video, we'll go through the 2019 May SAT exam section 4, question 26. Now, it's a pretty wordy question, so I would suggest you to pause and make sure that you read the question again, okay, so that you have thorough understanding of the question. Now, what's going on with this question is that they are a psychologist. It's doing a kind of statistical study. So they choose a random sample of 35 students from all of the students at one particular middle school at a large city. So we are asking that what is the largest group to which the results that can be generalized through this study? Okay, so if you are going to pick 35 students from a middle school, chances are you are targeting you're targeting the students in the middle school. You want to find out what is the real picture of some study topic in that particular middle school. Now, if you look at the choices, we can say that through the 35 students we could actually understand a lot through the 35 students, but it asks you what is the largest group that we can generalize. So if we are picking 35 students all from the middle school, then we can use this sample as the prediction of the real value, the truth of the entire school. Now, if you say, can we just pick the students, 35 students at a single middle school and make a general statement to say, oh, yeah, because the middle school A has a study of this and it shows the sign that it will be increasing. So all middle schools, like middle school A, middle school B, all the way to middle school G, all the middle schools would be the same. Well, that would not be fair because you are only studying middle school A. And how on earth are we going to have enough evidence to tell about middle school B all the way to middle school G? We don't. So that's why C cannot be a correct answer. And all the students in the city, well, that's even more ridiculous because we just don't have enough evidence to make this kind of generalization. So D is also not correct. So A and B are both true, but since we are looking for the largest group to generalize, so the answer would be B. Now, this topic falls into the topic of statistical sampling. Okay, statistical sampling. And the main thing about sampling, the technique right here, is that you want to find some individuals to conduct the studies so that it is representative of the population. So, for example, if you want to find out how satisfied people are to the healthcare system in a city, then what we would do is to go to different hospitals and then we pick a certain amount, the more the merrier, a certain amount of patients, and we ask them some questions, do some surveys, and see what they feel, and then we can take an average of those survey results, and that's how we can make a generalization of the healthcare system of a city. Now, if you say, oh, you know what, I just want to know the healthcare system of a particular hospital, then you would narrow down and say that, okay, I'm just going to pick some patients only from one single hospital so that we can do a representative study to see how the patients are viewing the quality of healthcare in a particular hospital. So if you go through this, you can make a few examples in your mind. You can think about, I want to know how much the students like about let's just say Skittles. Okay, so you think about, oh, I want to know how many students in my class, how much do they like about the Skittles. Then you can just pick some students in the class and you do the study. But if you say, oh, you know what, I want to do the study for the entire school, so it would be necessary that you pick students from each grade. Now, you don't have to do all students, but it has to be some handful of students so that the study is valid and it can be representative of the population, okay, which is the students of the entire school. So if you're still confused about the statistical sampling, I would suggest you to read some stories about how these sampling it's being decided, how studies are being conducted. Then you will have a very good idea on the methods of statistical sampling. All right.
Do you want some extra credit? If you do, subscribe our channel. I promise you, you will learn a lot more and get extra credit from that. If you have any question, please make sure that you email us at goodacademics@gmail.com. If you have any question in math, science, or education, just send them in and we will do our very best to resolve your problems. And I thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope that you will continue to learn a lot more through our channel. See you soon.